I'm pretty sure we're all
No,
sociopaths.
I think we got to the point where Snake is going to shoot the book.
Yes, that's exactly the point we're at. Now we've convinced everyone in the library that nothing's going on. What we need to do is draw firearms and start shooting at literature.
In fact, okay, I'm just going to take
No,
the kid.
he's going to
Kid, come with us. Kid, come with us. We're going to take care of you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
So you're now leaving before anyone noticed the pile of dust. And taking the book
We're
with you.
taking the kid with us.
Yeah.
When we
Okay.
start
How long is
actively-
he like this for?
1d10.
1d10 plus 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, if we start sacrificing people to the book, Snake is
7
going
rounds.
to shoot the book and probably shoot the rest of you because we're all gotten
No,
a little bit
we're
off
not-
topic.
So
We're not
around 30
sacrificing.
seconds, so we've got him for maybe 3.5 minutes like this before he snaps out of it and probably starts
Yeah.
screaming.
That's why he's coming with us. Okay, so we're going to go take a trip. Kid, hop on the back of the bike with me.
So adding kidnapping to your list of crimes as well now.
Yes. I'm a
won't
mob
have
boss.
murder
It's
on there,
kind
though.
of my-
We have not murdered anyone.
I'm a mob boss. It's kind of my prerogative.
Involuntary manslaughter then.
I prefer
Hey, John,
death through
I'm
learning,
gonna,
to be honest.
we're gonna go out to the swamp.
What are you going to do to this kid?
I was
You
watching
don't
True
have to-
Detective earlier, I don't know now.
You don't have to do much. All you have to told him to do is go to the like you need to go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom. We leave, and then he comes out babbling that he saw someone turn the dust, and he
No,
then
just
goes to a nice, happy, petted room.
I'm not
don't
gonna
have to
kill him.
do-
I'm just
Or
gonna.
we just
I'm just
leave him
gonna
in the
drop
cloister,
him.
tell him to wait there and walk away, and then he's too busy screaming and probably won't remember our faces because his mind...
Actually, that's a good idea. I'm just gonna take him to the insane asylum.
You've only got a couple of minutes before he starts screaming. So I think they dropping
I have
him
a
off
vehicle-
somewhere quiet.
I think we're being
I have
a
a
little bit.
vehicle that. I have a vehicle.
So
that
what
can
you're
go
saying is
130
we've got a
miles
couple
an
of minutes before he snaps out of his temporary insanity where he just looks a bit simple and becomes full-on insane. That's a fine time
Yes.
to take him to an insane asylum.
hour. Yes, we're gonna take him to the insane asylum.
We're doing this kid a favour.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You get him in the car, he starts screaming. You know, luckily you're in the car by this point, so people aren't going to stop you.
Driving
You turn
around.
up. So how are you going to? You have now arrived at the Arkham Asylum.
Yep.
Just kick him out the door. They'll know what to do with him.
I'm going to make sure you take him in.
No, I was gonna take him in.
Yep. Okay. So how are you going to explain this to the desk nurse? You've got the screaming guy going, you know, dust. He turns dust. He turns dust.
Just tell her the truth. We asked him to ask him to translate this tome, and he just went bug shit crazy.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
learned
Learning
to look
just
at it.
isn't
Sorry.
for some people.
So
No, just say we found. We just say we found him on the side of the road.
All right.
we thought it'd be nice to bring him here.
Yeah. So they will straitjack him and take him away.
So do you
Here's-
do like a reward for finding insane people, or is there a bounty?
No.
Oh.
Here's.
Otherwise, we'd
Here.
be inundated.
I'm going
Aren't
to
you
offer them
already?
$20 for their trouble. Because this one looks like he might be trouble.
Okay. At this point, Dr. Hardstrom's going to walk in.
Oh, hello, doctor. I
Did
am
you get
also
our job
doctor.
application.
Have you had a chance to review my application?
No, not yet. I've been busy.
Did he add the ominous pause, or was that just a necessary GM trick?
He added the ominous pause.
Yay!
I've been busy.
So wait. Is there literally in the book? Ominous pause, busy.
Do you think this is actually in the book? Do you
I'm
really
pretty
think
sure.
dropping us like a student you sent insane is in the book?
I'm pretty sure we've gone off the rails at this point.
The rails? You bloody got
Rails.
you've got the train from what do you bloody call it? Back to the Future 3. So you're so far off the rails, it's flying.
Oh my god, we're going to Hogwarts.
All right, I think we've gotten a little bit off track. We're having a murderer dealing with, so let's drop the kid off with a postage stamp on his head and just be done done with our
Obvious evil
shared.
doctor. We will be back for you later.
So what have we learned other than sowing more dissension and chaos in the world?
That the book is
Human
bad
life
and
for
never.
$20.
That the book is bad and should be burned.
No, I'm
No.
keeping it.
Okay, so I'll
Or
give you
Pay
a
someone
summary.
$20 to burn it.
Yeah, I'll give you a summary of what you were told before the kid went insane. This is written by somebody called Clark Ashton Smith. The original manuscript is apparently over 2,000 years and found old and was found in a Greco-Bactrian tomb. So 2 copies in Greek were said to be transcribed by an apostate monk using the blood of an incubus.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's interesting.
Is this one of those, or is this just a
It's
translation?
By he's not
Did
sure.
Did he get this from the foreword? How does the student know this?
You went for a Greek historian student, didn't you? I'm just going to give you that.
Yes.
I don't want this poor guy to have died for nothing.
This
So
is how it was written in the source book. Therefore, this is the information the source book says the players have after reading it. Therefore,
I'm just saying that I'm just thinking right now that one day far in the future that kid that turned into dust is going to come back and bite us in the ass in some way. Like it's going to
You
turn
think?
out that he's substantiated into some Cthulhuan dimension. It's morphed and twisted into a creature of unspeakable horror and comes
either
back
that
to
or
reap
it's
his revenge.
like Dad's the sheriff or something.
Oh,
So
that's
what
the thing.
use is this? What use is this incantation to us? It turns whoever says it into dust, or he just couldn't handle the power of it.
He was going on about if you spoke it in the presence of somebody who was part of a contract, then the contract would be finished. It was something to do with immortality.
So maybe if we can say this phrase well in front of old
Bishop.
man Crazy Cooter Johnson and young man Body, we might end the contract and send whatever demon it is, Chronomagus, back to
Demon deck to hell,
Chrono
I
Hell.
guess.
Yeah.
Does it have to
Time
be
hell?
That's
spoken
4.
aloud, or can it just be like heard aloud? Like
It has to be
what I'm
spoken
saying
aloud.
is, can we put it on a gramophone and just play it over some speakers driving around town like some sort of satanic ice cream truck?
Well,
I don't think so, but I want to
I
do that
think I
anyway.
saw that B movie once.
It's
Also,
the new record that's
Mars
making
Attacks.
the rounds.
Also, for everyone keeping track of the pronunciations, that's 4 now.
Can I ask a question though? If merely saying this word aloud is what turned this poor unfortunate child to dust, it didn't affect us, right?
no.
Well, maybe
So
he had a contract.
So we'll record a country song.
So wait,
Well, he will have had a contract because presumably he'll have had was student loans a thing in the? Wait, no, that's bollocks because we're on a contract, aren't we?
Yeah,
No, I mean,
a contract of a god.
So you're saying we found the one kid who was actually like the Satan, like soon I shall. Oh bugger!
So basically,
dead.
what he's been saying was, this is basically the pact of Cthullhu, pronunciation 5. And he basically said, in the presence of one who has made such a pact, utter these words. Then he said the words and turned to ash and died horribly.
So
What
basically,
you're
he
saying
made the.
is when we go up against Bishop, we need another student.
So basically, he was his
Hey,
basically
kid.
read it, made the pact, and then instantly canceled the pact.
Can
Yeah,
we
it
write
It
Can we write
misfired.
this out phonetically on some pieces of paper in case we need it?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You
It's
can
really
read
well.
it. You could all read the words.
All right. But,
Aren't they
but,
written
but
in
we have a
Greek,
Greek
or was the bit behind
pronunciation.
the wax written in English?
Hmm?
Was the bit behind the wax?
No, it's
written
written in Greek, but you knew where he was roughly. And
Yeah, but I mean, this guy was reading it out loud to us in English.
Oh, true. Yeah, you can make an
So-
idea to figure out where he got to and find the part in the book. Because you know which page he's on.
Well, I was looking at him while he was reading, so
Yeah.
I know.
What's
Yeah.
the idea?
Yeah,
Ted?
that's fast anyway.
You'll be able to figure out where he's, because the book would have been left open on that page, so it wouldn't take you that long to find
No
something
problem.
that looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has like bits of dust as a bookmark.
Yeah, he's got his finger, the smudged outline of his finger where he got up to.
Yeah.
I mean, so presumably it's not the words themselves that are the issue. It's the intent behind them.
Well, the problem is...
It's more mimetic than literatic.
Yeah, the problem is that things short-circuited because there wasn't, the guy wasn't there, so...
Yeah,
the
wasn't
guy is there,
able to complete the loop.
Well, he
Yeah,
was reading it. He was reading it chronologically, like down the book. So maybe he wrote step 1, how to make yourself immortal, and then step 2, how to cancel your immortality. So basically, he got the subscription fee, and then he had to pay the cancellation fee at the same time.
Maybe. Well, anyway, we gotta find this guy. So how are we
gonna hire another student? Because I am calling dibs on not reading that shit out loud during like some kind of apocalyptic final encounter.
What is the so what would the check be to reading the thing out loud? Because I'm almost gone too. I'm crazy enough just to want this motherfucker dead.
Well, you all know the words. I'll say you'd just be able to read them now.
Oh, are you suiciding to re-roll?
He only has 10 sanity.
Sanity.
He is literally at the. If he loses any more sanity, he loses his character.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, he's well on the edge of going out.
Right. So so the scientific method proposed that something must be done twice in order to.
Okay. So you've got an idea of how to do it. Unfortunately, you don't know anymore because unfortunately you got to that bit and they're dead.
Yeah. So can we write down exactly what he says? And if it doesn't fire, then we'll know the exact phrasing is right. And if it does fire, then we'll know it's purely the intent and the knowledge of what it actually is.
Sorry, say again. You want to write it down?
Basically, we want to know if the exact wording is important or the intent and the idea behind the wording. If that makes sense. Like, because it was originally written in Greek, but it was read aloud in English and killed him.
It was read.
How do you mean it was read around and aloud in English?
Yeah, it was read around as it was, so the language wouldn't make a difference because it's not English lesson words.
It was read in Greek.
I think we're being a little bit too. I think we're looking at this a little bit too closely. We just got to read this in that man's presence.
Yeah, basically,
and,
and by we mean somebody else.
Learn how to pronounce ancient Greek in order to say it in that guy's presence.
I'm pretty sure that the way you pronounce it is burned in your memory at the moment.
And by we mean I'm going to give someone $20 to read it.
You're not mine. I forgot that shit.
Oh yeah, unless you went crazy.
Yes. Oh yeah. Eric, Cooter and Snake both forgot.
Yep, they suppressed that whole section.
Yeah, like I said, I'll volunteer to do it. I don't mind. I want to get control of this book anyway.
Okay.
All right.
That doesn't sound ominous and setting you up like a future villain.
You should have just told one of the guys who forgot. It's totally safe. You just need to say this.
No, it just reminds me of this. Remember in G.I. Joe where the guy sees the guy, the professor sees the guy like face melt off because of nanomachines, and he's like, "It looks wonderful, so beautiful."
Yeah, that's
so what you're saying is that's my
sanity.
character.
Oh, that's cool.
No, that's Doctor.
Not Doctor.
Yeah, essentially, we're holding a book with the Guide to Immortality in it. All we need is a bunch of $20 notes and some language students, and we can figure out that secret.
Read from this part onwards.
Go ahead to say
this. And then we can be entombed in a bridge for 100 years.
Go ahead to say this. This actually sounds like the best lead-in for a Call of Cthulhu cultist scenario where you have the book. You just got to figure out how to read the book and not die horribly during it. And we're all college professors.
Oh my God, we're the antagonists.
Yeah.
We've gone through this town. People have been dying and going crazy, and we've caused about half of it. Yeah, we're the bad guys.
Actually, we had a pretty okay track. We had a very okay track record up until this point.
Yeah, you haven't actually killed many people.
We were batting 100 up until we got the taste
One
of
guy
power
barely alive. You can't hold that against us. Come on, man. He's almost dead.
He was a language student. What future did he have?
Oh, that guy. I was talking about
translator. he had the Cold War in his future soon. Therefore, he would be completely and utterly useful until the Cold War ended.
I saved a sacrifice victim from the brink of death. If anything, I am 1 for 1, and that is fine.
He had the next World War coming up.
All right, so Gray, let's see in advance. What's up next?
Basically, you need to find Bishop.
Track the dude down.
We need to find Bishop, and then
So what are our potential leads on possible victims of this guy? Because I think we failed every skill check we had to try to find who his next victim might be.
Well,
basically,
he's not killed his
and
previous
fire.
victim yet. He's still got a victim in the hospital who we saved.
Well,
Yes.
let's
but
get
you
a
also
stake
shot
out
him, so.
of a couple of guys on that guy.
Yes.
So
Let's,
split the party.
No.
Yes.
Let's go. Well, here's the thing. Let's go by.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Let's go to the local
Wunderbar.
clinic because we shot Bishop. Therefore, he's gonna need to get some stitching before, unless he has some freaky, magic spells to let him and stop bleeding from blood loss.
What fancy magic
does.
spells like making maggots appear inside someone's flesh?
Here's the thing: making maggots appear in someone's flesh is completely, a little bit far removed from actually, stopping that flesh from bleeding. You know what I mean?
Well,
It'd
was able
stop
to
a wound from
survive without.
putrefying.
He was able to survive without food for 100 years, so I think he's got some.
All right.
Oh, could we look at the crime scene and see, it's probably a bit late now, we should probably check then.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, in daylight, could we look if he actually bled?
All right.
Because there's a fabled Arnold Schwarzenegger quote with regards to bleeding and killing.
I
If
think
it
our
bleeds,
best
I
bet
kill
is to stake out the previous victim.
Or at least for tonight, anyway, because if he wants to continue his rate of 1 a night...
It turns out that he died while we were all dealing with the book.
I will not
was
have a
actually
natural
the
1 on a surgery check. Just ignored by GM here.
Is there anything like a police scanner or anything we can All right.
The police,
All right,
at this point,
so-
police are kind of running up to police boxes and using them. Or
All right, let us go and take a look to the hospital. Check in with that one guy. If we can, con our way into just con our way into if he's okay, then we basically wait outside the hospital and just make sure and watch anyone going in, at his window and at his
we could
the
be
door.
who fancies being his nephew or his grandson or whatever?
to be honest,
How old was the guy?
He's 80s, I think.
Yeah, grandson.
Yeah.
Can be on this. We don't really need to visit him. We can be on the same floor, and we just need to look in, make sure no one is doing
You
horrible
can spend
things
the
to
night
him.
doing that, and no one's going to come for him.
This is what Snake's doing. He's sleeping. He doesn't. He had a rough day.
You have to be very careful in Call of Cthulhu when you say you're sleeping, because there are bad things that can happen then. Not so much this session, just for future reference.
Sometimes the funnest things happen when you're asleep, because you have to sleep or you go insane. I mean, is there any way to get sanity back through sleeping or just chilling out?
No.
No.
Sanity can only be got back by winning the adventure and a bit of long-term psychoanalysis.
Yeah,
I can go to psychoanalysis.
Or by increasing your power, or by increasing the skill to 90%, or by defeating an unnatural entity, or by taking psychiatric drugs. You don't have to roleplay the effects of sanity loss. Although you do develop a dependency on them.
Oh, I know what my next plan is going to be. I'm going to put an ad in. I'm going to announce to the local paper that I'm going to hold an event tonight to showcase this fabulous piece of ancient Greek literature which I happened to come across, and have a display. And I'll do that at the Historical Society since I already impressed that guy.
That will be the most boring thing on earth.
Well,
not when we start.
until
Not
the evil
when
wizard
we
shows
ask
up.
people to start reading the phrase.
Okay, so you turn up. You turn up at
One by
the
one, we will welcome you into our reading room.
Ian talking.
plot. So, as you walk into the Historical Society, thank God, someone actually mentioned the Historical Society. forgot the guy's name. This is what happens when you have like a 3-week break between sessions.
All right, you were in Yorkshire. I'm sure you've forgotten many civilized things.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, there was like a 10-page section on it. How could I have lost a 10-page section?
Did you have any Yorkshire pudding while you were in Yorkshire?
No.
I had Yorkshire pudding with my tea tonight with roast pork dinner. Absolutely beautiful. Bit of crackling.
I've read
Peabody.
That was by far the most British thing you've ever said forever. I know it doesn't help the fact you are British, but that was by far the most British thing you've said out of being British. I don't know how to say that better, but yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think a better way would be the most English thing he's ever said.
English.
Well done forever for perpetuating a stereotype.
Anyways.
Okay, so family name. Henry Atwater. Sorry,
That's
Peabody.
right.
Sorry, Lapham Peabody. The curator of the Historical Society.
Nerd.
This nerd is doing half your work for you, and is the true hero of this adventure, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because we're the anti-heroes at best, antagonists.
True, the only hero.
You're the future antagonist at worst.
We're not the heroes Arkham needs. We're the heroes it deserves.
Or we're the heroes that it gets.
And we're not really heroes at that.
Yeah, we're at best pre-villain.
We're at best like
What are you talking
bystander.
about pre-villain? We're
So,
a villain.
what does Pee-wee the hero have to say?
Yes.
Right. Gentlemen. I think I've made a breakthrough. You're looking for Sermon Bishop.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I found a map dated 1742. Let's see if I can find it for you.
Oh, hey, that's before we threw all of the British out of America.
Yeah.
Before the British left of their own free will.
It's over a backgammon argument, I think.
Yeah.
Memory serves.
No, it was over bridge.
Over bridge.
No, I don't have that map.
They actually lost America in a poker game.
We had a disagreement over tea.
Someone put milk.
Sweet or unsweetened?
No, I think it was milk or lemon or something like that.
Basically, Americans don't realise that you have to put milk in a teacup before you add the pre-brewed tea from a teapot.
You don't? You do? What?
This is exactly what I was saying before. Right, this is how you make a proper brew. Well, Gray finds the map.
No, I haven't got the map.
You put tea bag and hot water in the kettle, from the kettle into a teapot, and you allow it to brew. Then you get a cup with milk in the bottom, and you add it gently to it.
If you use a tea bag, the tea can't breathe as well.
That's why you brew it in a fucking teapot.
But no, the leaves have to be loose in the teapot.
If you want a mouthful of fucking leaves...
Who doesn't?
You strain it as you pour.
That is effort.
Calling that band name.
We're making
Mouthful of fucking
tea.
leaves.
Like,
We
make
are
5 brews a
mouthful of
day on
leaves.
average in Britain. Do you think we have time to be picking tea leaves out of our teeth?
It's
Anyway,
okay,
what did the map show?
Need to have support.
Call of Cthulhu, even more the audience has their own sanity checks for inane conversations.
And you wonder why you don't have as many views as the Vogue Trade a lot.
I assumed that was down to me.
If we were playing something like Eclipse Phase, I'm sure we would have equal things. That's like Call of Cthulhu in space.
Tune in next time where you see if we can make it like the World of Darkness universe inane.
Okay, this guy's actually found what he thinks is the location of Sermon Bishop's house.
By the excitement in his voice, I'd be prepared to back him up.
Yep, there's a plot of land on Badwater Road south of Church Street, which has the name Sir S. Bishop on it. That, of course, is now called Hill Street.
Wait. The name of the road is Backwater Road.
Badwater Road.
Oh, okay.
It's now called Hill
Badwater.
Street. Don't worry, they changed that stupid name 100 years ago. It's now called Hill Street, but I think I'm pretty sure where you can find the entrance to his house. He kind of pulls out an actual map of Arkham and kind of points you to, this should be his house.
So we think he might be hiding out there, in between planning.
It's as good as Lee's any.
Well, if he is a 200-year-old android that has lived forever, then he's going to want somewhere familiar to stay, and there's not going to be many of those places about.
You don't happen to read Greek, do you?
No.
I am clutching the book to myself and not letting it.
We're basically becoming Anton Chigurh, walking around with a coin, flipping it with random people we meet, just going, "Do you read Greek?"
So you mean that I'm literally Harvey Two-Face?
Yeah.
Right.
Would you say you are very sane or not very sane? Very sane. Excellent. Read this.
So he basically thinks he knows where Bishop's house is.
Would he like to come along with us to check out the house?
No, he'd very much like to stay in the safety of his historical society.
Darn!
And not read any strange books.
You do realise if this ever comes down to a trial, like, in some sort of courthouse, I'm giving that as a statement I would like to be read aloud by my attorney. And then just walking through the dust cloud out of the building while everyone's shocked.
Just go to the state fair and right as they're announcing the winner of the best pig contest, just jump up and scream it into the microphone.
Just jump up, scream it into the microphone, and then rain down as a shower of, like, ash confetti onto the winner.
Look, throwing you a bone. Throwing you a bone. Are you taking the bone?
Yes, we're taking the bone.
Yes.
I will take your hard bone. Great. I will take
I am
it.
also taking my duster and my shotgun out of the trunk.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
we're all getting our guns. We are getting all of the guns.
That's fine. You can all get guns.
And this is the point where Gray reveals that our enemy is impermeable to bullets.
Try to conceal my gun. All right.
I'm not going to bother to try to conceal the Thompson.
Yeah, we're gonna walk in a straight line, untouchable style, just like dragging our
we're
guns.
villains, aren't we? We can do whatever the hell we want.
We're gonna do this. Yes, we're doing a V formation.
Don't talk over the GM when he's trying to help us.
We're walking in a V formation. I'm at the front.
So in the background, cool music is playing. You're not quite sure where from. Okay, so the Bishop House. Well, it's not the Bishop House, but yeah, this building. Bishop. Right, this building looks like it's built around 1800.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's kind of a bit closer to the street. If you start looking around, about 20 feet back and obscured by overgrowth is another house. This one looks like it's been abandoned for decades. The gabled roof is sagged. Leaves and moss cover the whole area. And there's a small diamond pane window that's mostly broken.
We should check out that house.
Yeah, can we kind of sneak over there maybe and check it out?
Yep. Oh god, the music started.
Oh god.
Okay.
All right, I sneak over and see what I can see.
What is that?
Oh, that's the Untouchables theme. I'll kill it.
Okay, so you've managed to sneak up. The front door is sagging, but has a opens quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna listen before I carefully open the door.
Yeah, inside. Okay, that's interesting. It tells me how to open the secret door, but doesn't ask for a spot hidden to spot the secret door.
So everyone make a spot hidden.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
No
One
idea.
of us is bound to get it.
Yeah.
I got it, barely.
I got it. Wait, that was sneak. I meant to hit the spot hidden. I have 25.